What's up, Doc? Guess who's coming to town? That's right, the Easter Bunny's coming to town, and we all know the Easter Bunny loves carrots. So what are you going to leave out for the Easter Bunny this weekend? I'm going to leave him out these delicious carrot cake muffins. That's right, these are a one bowl recipe that are a no-fail, and you're going to want to make them for this weekend and every other weekend. So let's get at her. So this simple recipe is going to take a few basic ingredients. We're going to start with our dry ingredients, and of course, with every muffin recipe, we're going to start with our flour. We're going to use, this recipe actually comes from Nora Cooks, and I know I've talked about her before. And again, she has amazing recipes. And the way I look at it is sometimes it's like, why reinvent the wheel when you have these fabulous recipes that she cooks that are really no fail. They're moist, delicious. So that's why I'm using her recipe this time. So we have 2.5 cups of flour. We're going to use a cup of brown sugar. And when you're using brown sugar, you do want to pack it down. Okay, that's a 1/2 cup. And I'm going to try to get the rest of it out of here. I'm trying to finish this up so I can add my next batch in. There we go. And then we're going to add, again, all of her recipes are so simple. I am going to leave the link to her website, or her blog. And again, a cup. So it's a cup of brown sugar, a cup of white sugar, 2.5 cups of flour. We're going to add some baking powder, some baking soda, some salt. Again, all normal staples in most kitchens. And our spices are going to be some nutmeg, some cinnamon, and some ground ginger. Again, nothing weird or wonderful. I'm just going to mix those together a little bit. Now you could sift it. I don't bother. I'm just going to make sure I stir it really well. And then I'm just going to make a little well in the middle. Just put everything aside, and we're going to put in our wet ingredients. And to our wet ingredients, we are going to add a 1/2 cup of canola oil or a neutral oil. So this is not oil-free, but it is pretty low in oil compared to how many muffins you are going to get out of this recipe. And this you could make into a cake if you wanted to. I just find muffins are easier. We're going to add a cup of applesauce. This is a delicious applesauce. And again, that's why I don't know if you could really add more applesauce to replace the oil. I haven't tried that. I mean, if you try it, please go ahead. And don't forget, if you are enjoying these videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give it a big old thumbs up, just so I know that you're liking these. And if there's other types of videos you'd like me to do, I would love you to leave me a comment down below, because let me know what you want to see. I am here for you. All right, then we're going to add in a tablespoon of vanilla. Okay. And then we're going to add in 3/4 cup of plant-based milk. So I'm using soy milk. You can use almond milk. Again, whatever you have. There you go. Okay. Put everything in the well. And you're going to mix. Slowly incorporate it. Super simple. So far, that's the most difficult part of this recipe. Okay. And then now, what are we missing? What are we missing? Carrot cake muffins. Oh, I guess we need some carrots. Yes, we do. So I've grated some carrots here. I'm we need about 3 cups of carrots. And one, 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna add it all. That's about I've probably got a 3 1/4, but we'll use it all. And we're gonna incorporate that. Now you don't want to overmix too much because we don't want our batter to get tough, but we do want to make sure we incorporate all of the flour and the carrots. And then you can also add walnuts if you wanted to. You could also add raisins if you wanted to. So I am going to add some walnuts. And you can just chop them. I'm just going to add about maybe a cup or so. Just give them a quick dice. You could break them up in your hands. You could use a food chopper. You could use whatever you want. I know I've got a little messy spot going around. I'm a little OCD, so that actually bothers me. So just so you guys all know that. Okay, we're just gonna add a little bit. Now you could add a regular icing to this. So after these cool, we're gonna ice in them. I'm gonna put on a vegan cream cheese icing with just, and we'll make that later. But for now, or you could use a regular icing because it's Easter. You could just use a regular icing and use like a really nice, pretty light blue or light green or light pink coloring. Give it like the pastel colors for Easter. That would be really pretty too. All right, so now we're just going to lightly fold this all in. Okay, we're just going to make sure that flour is all incorporated. It is. And our carrots are all incorporated. There we go. All right, so now we're going to fill up our tray. We're going to put about 1.5 scoopfuls. We wanted to be our muffin our muffin liners to be about 2/3 full. And we should have our oven preheated at 350. Okay, so now our pan is all filled. We're going to put this in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. In the oven, it's going to go 350, and every oven's different, so you're going to have to keep an eye on it, probably for about 20 minutes. In we go. So our muffins are ready. Ooh, hot out of the oven. They look and smell delicious. So we're gonna let them cool. And once they're cooled, we'll be back to icing them 2 different ways. See you soon. So now we're on to our cream cheese frosting. And it's super simple. You just need about 4 ounces of vegan butter. This does make quite a bit. I do like to give it a little blend first. Okay. To that, we're going to add 8 ounces of cream cheese, and I'm just using, this is a Trader Joe's cream cheese. Add that in. There we go. About 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now this is where you could add any extract that you wanted. If you wanted to have an almond flavor, with almond go very lightly because it does impart a lot of flavor. You could add mint at this point, and again, you could add whatever flavoring you wanted. Now, if I was staying with a white icing, I would use a clear vanilla, just because obviously dark vanilla would darken it a little bit. You can also get vanilla powder. And then we're just going to slowly add in 4 cups of our icing sugar. And we're just going to gently blend that. That's about 1 cup. And we're just going to keep adding it. And yes, it's going to fall over the place. Much firmer. We want it to have a little bit of texture. We're going to take half of our batter. We're going to cover it differently. So the first one, we're going to do a little bit of yellow. This one we're going to make a light blue, or blue. We're going to leave a little bit of the yellow on there, blend it in. There we go. Now we have this beautiful blue and our yellow. They look like Easter eggs. I normally put my bag in a glass. Try to do this one hand today. All over my face, but that's okay. There we go. Push it all the way down. Another one side. And we're just going to try to get most of the air out. And then I'm just going to start in the middle. That's it. Easy peasy. Thanks for joining me for this recipe. These muffins are delicious and they look spectacular. Give this a try for Easter. Hope you had a great time. See you soon.